if illegal immigrants are in this country, and we keep talking about the, 12, 13, 14 million people that are currently in this country illegally, if their children are born here, should they be given U.S. citizenship?
I think under the Constitution at this time, clearly they should. It is an issue that, again, can be addressed by us getting our border secured and getting people in this country who are in this country illegally out of this country, or certainly pay a penalty for doing so.
Should we have hearings to stop it, though? That's the question that has emerged.
I think every senator that wants hearings, senators wants hearing. I think hearings are appropriate if senators want them.
Do you want them?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
And you would support a change in the Constitution if there was enough support for it?
Look, I'd have to see what the hearings and all that. I mean, you'd have to. I can't jump to that conclusion. It is a process that none of us like, obviously. But I think you would have to look. When you change the Constitution of the United States, you are taking a major step. That's why our founding fathers made it so difficult to do. So clearly, the issue needs to be examined very carefully.
He is not going to fight for the original intent of the 14th Amendment. You and I discussed this the other night. I'll read it to the people, since John apparently has never bothered to pick up the Constitution the way he tried to destroy the First Amendment with his so-called campaign finance reform. Here's what Section 1 of the 14th Amendment says. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Since John claims to have this reverence for the Senate and the customs of the Senate, maybe he ought to check and see what Senator Jacob Howard, the architect of the 14th Amendment, said. And Senator Howard was quite clear. He said that those here in the service of foreign nations and their diplomatic corps and those who are aliens are subject to the jurisdiction of their home country, not the United States. Ergo, children born here of those people would not be birthright citizens. The other thing that John reveals a breathtaking ignorance about is Section 5 of that same amendment, which reads as follows. The Congress shall have power to enforce by appropriate legislation the provisions of this article. In other words, we can use statute to return to the original intent of the 14th Amendment. I don't want amnesty. I'm against amnesty. If you want to stop amnesty, you'll elect me to the United States Senate, and to use one of Mr. McCain's newfound terms, we can regularize John McCain's status, make him a citizen, and make a consistent conservative your next United States Senator.